It's a perfect day to make another thumbnail tutorial. And in today's thumbnail tutorial, I'm going to be targeting a very large Hypixel Skywars YouTuber, and I'm very surprised that he was not suggested sooner. But this guy, you must already know, is Acidic BliTzz, and it's a very straightforward concept once again. And if this happens to be your first thumbnail tutorial, make sure you hit that subscribe button for some more amazing thumbnail content, and feel free to like the video to show that you're enjoying these so far, and to comment any feedback or suggestions and the such. You guys are absolutely slamming that like button on these videos, and like so much engagement are coming from these. As a matter of fact, let me just go and type in Zydash. Let's go to the latency one for demonstration, because that one, I think we have 1K views on that right now. Yeah, we just hit 1,000 views on this, 97 likes. If 3 more people could go and like this video, we would have 100 likes right now, 97 comments, and I got so many subscribers from this video. Thank you guys so much. So back to what I was saying, we're gonna be doing Acidic BliTzz today, and as a matter of fact, let me just show you guys all his thumbnails, just so you guys get an idea of where we're going with this. He likes to use green text a lot. Green is actually his favorite color. He has the drop shadow, 2 strokes, a double stroke on his text, and just a regular Skywars background. Nothing too complex. So this tutorial should only last around 15 minutes. Of course, every single thing that you need will be in the description down below, so check that out. And of course, you'll be responsible for having Photoshop and Minecraft. If you don't have Photoshop, check out my thumbnail tutorial on how to make thumbnails with paint.net. So without further ado, let's get right into the tutorial, man. I was really contemplating on whether I should put this in the video or make it a separate video, or put it at the end of the video so that I don't interrupt the thumbnail tutorial for my fans or any potential new fans. But I feel like I really have to do this so that I can make the interaction between me and you guys better in 2018. So the first thing I want to do is show you guys a new channel that I made. It's called Oso Flex, and it's also it's an unofficial group with me and Mander Oso Sage right here. Subscribe to him as well. And this is just like a getaway from just Minecraft content, and I started uploading this on New Year's Day, and I have like 4 videos on this so far. It's their Overwatch highlights, and if you guys like Overwatch, Fortnite, and other types of gameplay like that, I really suggest that you click the link in the description below and subscribe right now and help this channel grow. It'll be a fun experience, I promise. Next thing I want to do is show you guys this. It's my Twitter. We're at 90 followers, and I know we can get more followers by the end of this video. And I really want to interact with, like, I want you guys to tweet at me and all that stuff. I want to have conversations with you guys. And not only that, it's a way to see like what I like. Look at this Dragon Ball. Actually, I probably shouldn't show that because it's copyrighted, but I love Dragon Ball Z. I love to draw. Like, I drew this a long time ago. Like, you can get so much insight about who I really am outside of YouTube just by following me on Twitter, like, right now. And also, it'll help you to know what YouTuber for the thumbnail tutorial I am uploading, and I'll, tweet. I can make polls and all that stuff. So please also click this link and follow me on Twitter. The last thing, the most important thing I want you guys to do is click the link for my Discord server. This Discord server is my livelihood. I love this Discord server, and I really want to get more active fans. I want you guys to interact with each other, just like talk to each other in this Discord. We have so many chat rooms, we have voice channels, we have bots that you can listen to music from. You can apply for moderator if you think you have the capabilities, and if you're a little older, then you can apply to be an admin as well, and I will have that application as well as the Discord server in the description. We have like 150 members. Look at all these amazing people, and if you're a donor or a sponsor and you join this Discord or haven't gotten the rank yet, let me know. If you're a YouTuber with at least 300 subscribers, let me know as well. And if you're a streamer mod, let me know, and we'll give you the role And if you stream on Twitch, then we'll make a Twitch role for you. So that's it, guys. I'm sorry for wasting your time, but I really wanted as much people to find out about these 3 things to get a good start in 2018. All right, back to the tutorial. First, we're going to obviously get our screenshots. The first screenshot we're going to get is the easiest one. And I'm just going to go to my saved world of Plateau. And this is a Skywars map. And if you do not have the world downloader mod, which is how I got this world, then a link to that will also be in the description below, as well as the tutorial on how to use the world downloader mod, because it gets a little complex but not too complex. But that's how I got this world, so that you don't have to go into a game with blocks everywhere and players, you know, photobombing you trying to get your screenshot of the map. So I'm just here in the corner. Hit F2, but I'm not going to do that because I already got a screenshot. And always remember to hit F1 so that your HUD is disabled. And after you do that, you can get out of here. And the next screenshot that you're going to need is a screenshot of you like fighting someone for this case. And once you do that, you can minimize your Minecraft. I already got a screenshot of that. What I did was went back into my footage, and at the exact frame I was hitting that person and got the screenshot, which you guys will see. So with that being said, let us go into Photoshop. We're going to hit File, New, and this is, I think this is the 14th tutorial. I got to do like a celebration when we hit the 50th tutorial. That's going to be a long time from now though. I'm going to go to my thumbnail preset, which is 1920 by 1080 pixels, and I am going to hit OK. And now I'm going to go over here, File, and I'm just going to get the 2 screenshots that we just took, or you should have just took, and I'm going to place them in here. So I'm going to go to Place Embedded. Alright, so this is my screenshot, which is going to be the main part of the background, and you can just drag this to one corner and then take a hold of the other corner, click and hold, and just drag it to the other corner until it snaps into place, and then you can hit enter to place it. Now we can add a contrast to this and other effects, but we'll worry about that later. So now we're going to get the frame, the screenshot of the frame where I am hitting someone that I mentioned earlier. I actually got the file here, and I'm just going to drag and drop it just like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now since I got this from my actual footage rather than taking a legit screenshot, the quality is going to be a little lower, but it's not going to be that serious. Trust me. And I'm going to put it here. Now we're going to crop this the same way Acidic BliTzz crops his. And you see that I did not hit F1 when I was taking this, which is okay, because he doesn't, and I'm just doing it, trying to maintain the style that he would. Now, we're not going to do like a straight crop from the thumbnail that he did it. He just freehanded it. So no straight lines. Well, it is straight, but it's a little curved and jagged. So we're gonna right click this layer that we just brought in. We're gonna rasterize the layer so that we can edit it however we want. And now we're gonna go to this tool called the polygonal lasso tool. We're gonna start by clicking somewhere outside, and then, like I said, just freehand it like that. Okay, and then we're just going to select the area outside of this. And now since we rasterized the layer, we can just delete it like that. And then I'm just going to deselect it. So the next thing we're going to do is add a stroke and a outer glow to this. So double click this screenshot. We're going to go to stroke. It's going to be a white stroke, and the size is at 8, which is all right. So now we're going to go to outer glow. I'm going to increase the size, but we do need to change the color of this outer glow. So I'm just going to hit OK for now, and then I'm going to get the color code, and I'll show it to you guys. Alright, so the color code has been retrieved. So I'm going to go back to the outer glow. I'm going to click this white box, which is how you change color. I'm just going to paste this color code right in here. So copy down this color code, just pause the video and copy it down, hit OK. I'm just going to adjust the size a little bit, turn down the opacity. and I think we're good. All right, once you're done, hit OK. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is add the text, and we are almost done. So I already have the text icon or tool selected. I'm just gonna click anywhere. And for this, since it's showing us hitting someone, it would only make sense if we type in like something about a combo, which I got from one of his exact thumbnails. But instead of it being 14 hit, which is what it was, I'm going to put something more insane like 20 hit. 20 HIT. Okay, like that. And I'm going to hit the check mark, and now I'm just gonna type combo because he is a PvPer. It only makes sense if it made PvP references. Now this text is going to be white, so I'm gonna click this square box, which should be green because of the previous text out here, and I'm just gonna hold and drag it all the way to the top corner so that it is white. Once done, hit OK. Now for my text, it is a little bit spaced out, and that is because I noticed it is a little bit more spaced out than usual. I'm using cartoonist kooky text, by the way. And the way that you change the space without hitting spacebar every time you type in the letter is go to this A, and it has like a line beside it, and it's called character. I'm gonna click it and go over here. It has a VA, and underneath it there's like this double-sided arrow underneath it, which is to represent spacing. And I set mine to 80, but you can set yours to 75 or something to make it a little closer. And once you do that, hit OK. Don't forget to do it for a 20 hit as well. Okay, now we're going to put this in the place that we need to later, but let's just focus on the effects. So I'm going to double click 20 hit. I'm going to give it a gradient, and I'm going to go, this is the gray, a faded gray, so that's almost transparent, and it goes into a transparent. So what that means is that it's going to be the color gray, and it's just going to blend into the color of the text or image that is underneath it. It's called neutral density, and I'm gonna hit OK, and I'm going to reduce the opacity to that just low so that it's not too much in your face. So now we're going to go down here, and you guys are probably wondering, what the heck is Zydash? Why do you have 3 drop shadows? Now I'll tell you why. So instead of having like a double stroke, I decided to make it a double drop shadow. Well, a triple drop shadow, and you'll see why it's a triple drop shadow. Okay, so we're going to go down here. We're gonna click this first drop shadow, and we're gonna click this drop shadow, and we're gonna click this drop shadow. Now you're probably like, well, Zydash, when we click it, it's just a complete mess, and that's because I customized these off camera. So this first drop shadow, which is the one that is on top of everything else, I'm gonna click it. Make sure the blend mode is multiply, black text of course, and just basically copy down everything you see here. That's the best way I can explain it. So pause the video, copy all of this down, and then we're gonna go to the second one. It's going to be white. So it's like a double stroke, but the double stroke wasn't working out, so I had to do it this way. So now we're going to go to this one. Instead of the blend mode being multiply, make sure you set it to normal and the actual drop shadow to white. And we raised the spread so high, as you're noticing, to 100%, that instead of it being like an actual shadow, it's like it looks actually like a stroke, but it isn't. So copy down everything you see here as well. And for the last one, which is the green, the one that actually looks like a shadow, we changed the color to green, maintain the normal blend mode, and once again, copy everything you see here. This is one that looks like an actual shadow. And once you're done with that, hit OK. And now we're just going to take all these effects and we're going to paste it onto combo to save time. So we're going to right click 20 hit, copy layer style, and I'm going to right click it, right click combo, and we're going to hit paste layer style. Boom sauce. Let's go. Okay, now I'm just going to click these arrows so that we don't see all the effects because it's taking up too much space. And I'm going to take this and drag this here. I'm going to take combo, drag it here so that they're both centered with each other. Okay. Alright, I think that's good. And I'm just going to select the both of them, hit Control T, hold Shift, and drag towards it so that it is smaller. And now I'm going to rotate it a little by clicking outside of the square selection. Just rotate it a little bit. Okay. And boom. And now the last thing, we're just going to add an arrow. And I already found an arrow, which is the arrow that I'm pretty sure he uses in his thumbnails. So I got it right here. You guys are always like, where do I get my images from? So I think I'm just going to get it straight from the search page. So I typed in red curved arrow, and I got this one. Found this one, and I'm just gonna copy this, copy the image, and then I'm gonna hit Control V to paste it. And it's not transparent, but that's okay. So we're going to go to the magic wand tool, which really is magic, honestly, from my experience. We're gonna click in this black background, and we're gonna hit delete, so that it looks like it was transparent now. And I'm gonna deselect it. Now I'm gonna drag this behind the text. It's gone. And I'm gonna drag it here. Hit Control T so that we can adjust it. I'm gonna rotate it a little so that it's actually pointing at the PvP. Well, it's kind of not going to be pointing in the right direction because of how my text is oriented. But I'm probably just gonna make my text a little bit smaller. And then I'm gonna hit enter. And now I'm going to double click this arrow, and we're just going to give it the white stroke. We're gonna go back to the regular stroke. We're gonna give it a white stroke. This is set to 8 pixels, and we're going to give it the green drop shadow. All right, and I'm going to reduce the size a little. Okay. Once we're done, hit OK. All right, and everything is looking pretty good. So I'm going to go and select the last background that we put. I'm going to go to adjustments, click brightness contrast, which looks like a sun. And I'm going to only worry about the contrast. So just raise that contrast just a little bit. I'd say 30. So yeah, make the contrast 30. Do not worry about the brightness at all. Just leave it as it is. And now, finally, I'm going to just adjust this text a little bit more by making it smaller. Just a little bit smaller. Just a little bit. Okay. All right, and I think we are done here. Look at this. We already got a thumbnail, 2 screenshots, text, and an arrow, and you're done. With some effects, of course, and you're done. So if you are new to Photoshop, these are one of the thumbnail tutorials I recommend you watch, just because of how simple but yet how nice this looks after making it in just a few minutes. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, leave a like. I really like aesthetic BliTzz thumbnails, just the drop shadows and everything. So if you guys want to see more of these, like the video, comment, and subscribe. Comment down any feedback or suggestions for other YouTubers you have in the future, because you guys and the support on this series has been absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Talk to you guys later. Peace.